Many times, if we lack sleep, then our bodies do not heal during the sleep process that it needs as well. So that will indirectly affect the quality of your skin as well. Are you overly concerned about things that may never happen? Are you stressed? Are you anxious about many things? We all, it's just natural, we all worry at times about situations that are beyond our control, that may never happen. However, our imagination just goes wild and worries about what's going to happen the next day, what's going to happen to, our loved ones, for example. Can stress affect my skin? This is the question I'll be covering on this video. Do give me a thumbs up, like on this video, and share it with your friends as well, so that everyone can be educated as to the question, can stress affect my skin? The answer is yes, because most of the time, for those who are stressed, who are time poor, for example, who are in a rush to complete a task, in a rush to get somewhere, when we're hungry, what do? We reach out for those so-called comfort foods that are often unhealthier for us. Things like biscuits, crisps. We may go to a fast food takeaway, grab those highly processed foods like pies, like cakes, like pizzas, those foods that are deep fried, fast fried, and it gives us that boost in our times of stress. Now imagine if you're eating this several times a week, if not every day. I personally know someone who was, sadly, because her parents were busy working, they were running their own business and they did not have time to actually cook proper meals for their children. Their children were fed 2 to 3 times a day, not a week, 2 to 3 times a day, if not more, on fast foods. I remember this lady who I grew up with, she made this comment like 40 years ago. I still remember as a child. She commented to her mom saying that, I am fed up of eating the pizzas, the burgers, the chips, the fried chicken, because she had been to all those fast food chains every day eating that food. And at the age of like 25, her hair's turned white. I was very, well, I would say I wouldn't be surprised, but I was just sad to see her in that older state at such a young age of, in her late 20s. So can stress affect the quality of your skin? Yes, it can, because of all the convenience foods, the coffees that we're drinking with lots of sugar, for example, to give us that boost. The energy drinks, full of artificial flavors, full of chemicals, full of artificial sweeteners, or even sugars that are highly processed as well. Are we eating, for example, sandwiches on the go, made with white bread, made with the cheapest sort of ingredients that just taste nice for that moment, however actually doesn't do a lot in terms of nutrition? Are you smoking, for example? People who smoke, you see their eyes, they have what they call the crowbar eyes, because they are constantly squinting to try to prevent the cigarette smoke from affecting their eyes. So while they're smoking and trying to get rid of that stress, they are also squinting a lot, and that will affect the quality of your skin as well. What are you putting on your skin? I have covered this in many videos in the past. Our skin is our largest organ, so bear in mind if you're putting lots of makeup, lots of lipstick, for example, mascara, eyeshadow, and many other things, concealers on your skin that are mostly full of harmful chemicals then that will affect your skin as well. Are you sleeping well? Many times, if we lack sleep, then our bodies do not heal during the sleep process that it needs as well. So that will indirectly affect the quality of your skin as well. Are you overly concerned about things that may never happen? Are you stressed? Are you anxious about many things? We all, it's just natural, we all worry at times about situations that are beyond our control, that may never happen. However, our imagination just goes wild and worries about what's going to happen the next day, what's going to happen to, our loved ones, for example. How are we going to perform and look good in front of other people if you're, for example, taking part in a concert, for example, or practicing for a competition. All these could be factors of stress as well. So be mindful of what kinds of stress you may be going through every single day and do your best to manage it. In terms of the food, the drinks that you're consuming, the cigarettes you may be smoking, for example, or the alcohol that you may be drinking, then that is to a certain extent within your control. Also, it depends on the strength of, as well as control of whether you're gonna just buy it because you can afford it, or you just buy it because you want to save time, or you can't control your desire to have these things. So be mindful of that as well. In terms of your mindset as well, are you opening up yourself to negative news all the time? Are you mixing with overly negative people all the time? Are you in a toxic negative relationship? Do bear that in mind as well, because all these negative factors does affect the quality of your skin. Now, do reach out if you need help. The link to our calendar is in the comments below. Do check it out and select a time that is mutually convenient. We have also written this free guide on how we actually helped this lady get from this bad skin to this much improved skin in just a matter of weeks. This lady was suffering for at least 40 years before she came to see us, or before she was made aware of what we could do, how we could help. So you may be in a similar situation that she has been in as well. You may have gone to other so-called specialists, skin specialists. However, remember, most of them do not even share the knowledge that I have just shared within the few minutes on this video. So do open your mind and get in touch with someone like us so that we can help you further. Thank you for watching.